Alright. We in this bitch, man. Lights on, cameras on, real nigga in this bitch. Hey, man, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I know why you here. You know why the fuck I'm here. Episode 130 motherfucking 6 on the grind 200, thin line between Genius and Insanity. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Let's create motherfucking greatness, people.
Welcome to Raw Is
OGHatch,
you know what the fuck it is, nigga. Play on me, man.
DJ, hit me! Yes, sir. What's poppin' with y'all, man? Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of the Thin Line Between Genius and Insanity podcast, hosted by yours truly, OG. Now spinning the block for them bad bitches. I still look good. I feel myself. Nah, man, spinning the block though. Let them know I am the flyest, highest, coolest, smoothest motherfucking host of them all. OGHatch, you know what the fuck it is, man. What's up with the people all around the world? You know I had to bring that one back, man. What's up with y'all? I hope y'all out there looking good, feeling good, staying safe. There's a whole lot of shit going on in the trench, man. I take shit each and every motherfucking episode. I want to say shout out to everybody around the world that's tapped in, enjoying the conversation. I truly appreciate all the motherfucking love, support. Let's keep this empire brick by motherfucking brick. Whew, Jesus. Look, man, I gotta get back in the gym, B. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be feeling like I'm cool. I be feeling like I'm on my grown and sexy shit. Like ladies love big nigga shit. Until I gotta come in here and record. And that first 45 seconds, it risks me a new one, brother. It fucks me up. Each and every motherfucking episode, bro. What the fuck? You would think a nigga get used to it by now type shit, right? Like I said, I want to shout out to everybody around the motherfucking world. We are on the grind 200. This is episode 130 motherfucking 6. This shit is going by. I tell you, that shit each and every motherfucking episode too, because I'm surprised and I'm still doing this shit. I had goals that I had to reach at episode 100 that I didn't reach. And when I first started, I was super cocky and motherfucking arrogant, like every other motherfucking content creator talking about some, nigga, I'm gonna do this, and the third. I didn't, and I'm still here. I told myself I would quit. But I'm not a quitter. If you know Hatch, then you know I'm fucking crazy. So I'm gonna stick with this shit till I make it type shit. But it's a lot of shit on the motherfucking me, Doctor. As you know, this is the motherfucking Saturday recording. It's a whole lot of shit I gotta do today. I got places to be. I got shit to watch. I got people to fuck. I got a whole lot. And I'm ready for it. I'm fucking ready for it, man. There's a whole lot of shit on the motherfucking me, Doctor, man. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before I do that, I got a homeboy, right? I don't think I ever mentioned him on the podcast. I ain't gonna mention his name or nothing like that because I don't want to act like I'm putting his business out there. You can tie it directly to him. But if you know type shit. I had this homeboy. Met him when he was real young. He was one of the first dudes, to take me to his hood, take me around his other homeboys and shit that I didn't know. And, get me in with them niggas type shit. Used to go in nigga crib, spend night, all types of shit. Me and this nigga was very motherfucking me close, man. Of course, as time goes on, people drift apart. I move out of state. Niggas go on about their life type shit. A few years ago, I was involved in a car accident. They fucked me up. Couldn't walk for damn near 2 months. I'm sorry, damn near 3 months. Couldn't do shit. I had to go to physical therapy. My pride, everything was gone. I was sitting around this motherfucker moping around and shit. I wasn't I wasn't me. Like at that moment, I had lost myself type shit. And it took me a long time to get that back. But I was so down on myself, right? Around this same time, this same homeboy, this very close friend of mine from my childhood, I get wind that he was involved in a very bad car accident. And of course, when you going through shit, you never truly put people before you type shit. You numero uno type shit, right? But when I seen the pictures of my mans, like this nigga was fucked up. Like my nigga face was like graded to shit. Like he was fucked up. My man, I almost died, but that nigga almost died. Like, you know how niggas be like, yeah, almost died. Like, we both was telling our stories, I'd be like, yeah, nigga, you almost died. Like, it was that fucking bad. And when as soon as I seen my nigga looking like that, I instantly stopped feeling bad for myself. Because I instantly was able to identify somebody that I cared about that had it worse than me type shit. You know, they always say never think you have it worse than the next person. I was able to clearly, in that moment, it was like that type shit. I was able to identify, nah, all things considered, I'm cool. I'm straight type shit. And it's been years since then. It's been like almost 5 years since then, right? 5 years probably since that accident. And my man's, I seen a picture of him today, and I sent him a message after I seen it. The shit, his face is clearing up. Now, of course, he still got some remaining scars and stuff like that, but that shit going away. And I had to hit him up like, yo, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm happy for you, my nigga. Because you made it out of a very fucking dark time that a lot of people wouldn't be able to make it out of. When I was going through my shit, I couldn't walk, nigga, I'm on crutches and it's 110 degrees outside, I'm going to physical therapy. Nigga, these motherfuckers hold the door for me, they wait for 15 minutes because I can't move. I'm drenched in fucking sweat, I'm dragging my legs type shit. Like, nigga, that shit does a lot to a motherfucker. And he had to walk around and still be himself, and I give him so much motherfucking pride, man. I give him so much I give him so much round of applause because the nigga was walking around like that, and a lot of people wouldn't be able to do that. And I'm not trying to say, you know what I'm saying, a nigga should have fell apart, but we've seen this before. And I bring it up on the podcast just to say, yo, no matter what you're going through, bro, there's light at the end of the tunnel. I ain't gonna hold you. And the reason why I want to bring my man's name up on the podcast, bro, because I truly don't know how niggas would feel by the way I word certain things. Of course, when I talked to him earlier today, I said these same things to him. We was all good. And when you put shit like on the platform, you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, get too specific with the shit. If you know type shit. But I say all this to say, bro, it don't matter what the fuck you're going through, bro. You can get through it. And even if the outcome of once you get through it isn't as, you know what I'm saying, sparkly as you would like it to be, my nigga, it could be worse. It truly could be worse. You got to make the best of what you got. You got to make the best of what you got, because don't think if you had all the money in the motherfucking world, then everything would be different. I'm going to get into that a little bit later as well in the episode. But don't think just because you had this and had the glamour shit and everything would be perfect. You got to be content with yourself within. That's one thing I can say. Growing up, when I first met this nigga, that was one thing I noticed about that nigga all the time. That nigga confidence in himself, that nigga's personality, that nigga thought very highly of himself as a kid. So it doesn't surprise me that, yeah, he was able to overcome that shit. In fact, it just gives me more credence in my motherfucking thought process when I think about people, my decision making to people. Because I identified that nigga as a stand-up nigga. For him going through that and coming through that the way he did and being himself throughout that whole process, man, that shit is remarkable, man. So I just want to say shout out to my boy. Nigga, you know who you is. People that know him directly know who he is. I love you, my nigga. I'm happy for you. You're doing very motherfucking well. And I'm just happy to see you on your own 2 feet, man, still getting by in life, bro. Like the next motherfucker, man. Real motherfucking talk. But let's go ahead and get into the motherfucking docket, man. You know, since I released the last episode, you know, there's some shit that came across, some news that came across that really made me proud as a man. This shit made me proud as a man. You know, as a black man, I always told y'all when I first started this podcast shit that getting married and having kids is some shit that I just couldn't see myself doing until laws change type shit. And a part of me is really thinking that maybe the laws don't gotta change. Maybe I just gotta get the fuck out of America. Because news came out about this Moroccan football player. What's my nigga name? Let me make sure I give my nigga all the motherfucking credit he truly motherfucking deserves. Let me make sure I get my man's name for y'all. Because he was a Moroccan football player. And you know, nigga, first of all, it's Moroccan. I don't give a fuck about shit that's going on in Morocco, my nigga. But what he did was very motherfucking smart. Moroccan football player and Craft Hakimi's, his wife, filed for divorce and demanded half of his property. Now, like I said, this nigga's a Moroccan football player. Report came out, he getting $1 million a month. So this nigga getting $12 million a year Nigga, and he not in the U.S., so that shit is, he rich. You talking about generational wealth for real. Now, to me, I ain't gonna lie to you, in America, when they say $100 million is generational wealth, I'm not gonna hold you. Nigga, $5 million is generational wealth. $1 million is generational wealth to me. I don't know how you niggas is spending money. I know how the fuck I'm spending money. $1 million is generational wealth, my nigga. We come from the motherfucking trenches, nigga. We come from motherfucking tuna sandwiches and Kool-Aid, nigga, ramen noodles, nigga. We come from motherfucking Polish, nigga, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I come from that shit, my nigga. So $1 million a month, this nigga was good. This nigga was good. But what this nigga did was he ended up putting all his shit in his mama name. He put everything in his mama name. His money was going to his mama bank account. Nigga, his cars he would be in was his mama name. The house he was living in is his mama name. Everything was in his mama name. He was on some teenage boy type shit, right? Well, that's how you would think in America, right? But let me continue reading. His wife, however, was informed by the court that her millionaire husband owns nothing. All his property is registered under his mother's name. Hakimi, like I said, receives $1 million from PSG monthly, but 80% of this is deposited in his mother's, Miss Fatima's bank account. He has no property, no cars, no houses, no jewelry, or even the clothes. None of that shit was bought by him. None of this clothes, nigga, the drawers he got on is not in his name. You go to that credit card, it's not his shit. None of that shit is his, man. This nigga was very motherfucking smart. Anytime he wants anything, that nigga would have to ask his mama who would buy it for him. Now, the reason why I really bring this up is because, of course, everybody, that's trending, everybody talking about, oh boy, he finessed her, he a smart man, he playing chess, not checkers. And that's very much motherfucking be true. This nigga was very much playing chess and not motherfucking be checkers. It could have been his mom's idea, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't know how y'all mama was, but in the black community, moms be giving you the most game. Now, you could hint that you know, that stereotype that the black father's not there. That's not true, my nigga. All my homeboys, I know them niggas' dads. All my homeboys, I know them niggas' pops. But it's one thing for showing one thing, and two things for motherfucking certain. The moms, the black mothers, are the people that give you the game. They gonna give you the game on how women gonna try to fuck you over when you get older. My mama gave me the game when I was like 9 years old about white girls, my nigga. Like, I've been knowing, hey, man, you gonna fuck a white girl, do that shit in between the hours of 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. It gotta be bright as fuck outside, birds must be chirping, and make sure your neighbor is there, and make sure you gotta come get some sugar or something. you gotta plan all this shit out. Cause if you don't, the police are coming, nigga. Real motherfucking talk. But the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because I brought it up is because this man right here is exposing the American tradition. You know, in American tradition, let me say in African American culture, because we understand that white people still stay with their parents until they stack up $100K or some shit like that from their job to buy a house for their dead family. They'll move their wife in, they'll have 5 kids type shit living in the basement until they can fucking buy a house of their own. And the African American community is not like that, my nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, me personally, let me make sure I give my mama the credit that she deserved. My mama didn't force me out the house. My mama didn't try to kick me out the house. My mama till this day asks me, do I want to put my money together and get like a master type, some shit like that. Her plan is to put my money, my little brother money, and her money together and go get like an 8-bedroom house out here and motherfucking be Arizona. I be looking at it sometimes like I might do that, but I'm still in that phase where I'm fucking like at 4 o'clock in the morning type shit. Hey, mama, I'm fucking with them nasty bitches. They ain't trying to see nothing else but dick. For real. But in African American culture, and primarily, kids are are told to get the fuck out the house once they hit 18. That's just a fact. I've seen it. I've always seen it. It could be a stereotype. I've only seen a few examples in my life directly. But in my entire family, the parents don't put motherfuckers out. We all, like my immediate family, they didn't put their kids out. Like, they didn't do that. My mama didn't put my little brother out. I chose to leave the house, that nigga, once I got my money up. My little brother chose to leave the house once he got his money up. To be quite honest with you, my nigga, I ain't lived with my mama technically since I was 17. So it's like I chose to do that shit. My mama didn't force me to do that shit like that. But in the American tradition, the African American culture, this shit that this Moroccan football player did, this shit does not happen. As soon as a nigga get a job, what they go do with a car? I don't got no co-signers on my shit. All my shit is in my name. Nigga, niggas in our culture, we been getting shit put on our credits we was kids. How many of us got the light bill put in our name when we was a kid? How many of us had to go through all that shit? How many of us is in debt? Nigga, I got student loans on my shit. Nigga, I got motherfucking me bills on my shit. I got shit that I ain't paid when I was a kid on my shit. I got a credit card from when I was 18 that's still on my shit, my nigga. But he not going through that because he's not going through the American way. In the American way, that nigga would been getting $1 million a month. You think that nigga finna be giving his mama his money? You think he finna be getting a fucking, what's that shit, an allowance? You think he finna be getting a fucking allowance? Like, the only way this shit truly makes sense, and I don't even really mean to offend nobody, the only way this shit truly makes sense is if bro was slow. Like, if bro had like a, you know what I mean? Like, his mama was looking out for him because they don't trust like financial advisors because bro was a little slow. Like, he an athlete, he can play soccer like a motherfucker, but you ask that nigga what's 2 + 2, he gonna start singing his ABCs type shit. Like, like if that's the case, then I totally understand it. But if a grown ass man fucking bad bitches playing professional sports, my nigga, if you don't know how to get a checking account, I'll be honest with you, like you shouldn't be allowed on the streets, my boy. Real motherfucking talk. But this shit played out in his favor. Like, I've never heard no shit like this. Like I said, I don't think we'll ever hear anything like this in America, bro. Imagine motherfucking me. Imagine Zion Williamson or Ja Morant or some shit. Imagine Bronny James. You think Bronny James don't got access to his money, bro? Now, granted, do you think that LeBron and Savannah don't got, like, you know what I'm saying, some type of hole in that shit till he get of age type shit? That dude out of high school, I'm pretty sure he can spend that money however the fuck he want. And I'm pretty sure he used to having bread. That nigga's never broke. He's never been broke. He was born a millionaire type shit. So it's like, I'm pretty sure Bronny not gonna blow through his money anyway. But let's just say if Bronny James wasn't fucking Bronny motherfucking James, and he was just a nigga with all this NIL money, he just said Bronny James, he got the highest amount of NIL earnings for over $7 million. Imagine an American, a black stud athlete taking that money and 80% of that shit going in his mama bank account. He don't have shit, he don't got no cars, none of that shit. That's never gonna happen, bro. That's never going to fucking happen. If that shit would have happened, we would have been seen it by now. Niggas in America do what Jason Tatum did. They just get their NBA checks and never spend the shit and just stack that shit up, which is fucking outrageous if you truly think about that shit. But this nigga exposed the system, bro. Like, I truly think that's the way to go for everybody that's having these kids and shit now, especially these boys, these young boys and shit. That's the way to motherfucking go. If you having young boys right now, this is the way to motherfucking go, fam. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard convincing, but just pull this motherfucking story up and explain to your child how much money this nigga would have lost making $1 million a month and a bitch coming for half that shit. And now she gets Nathan. Come on, man. Do the math, nigga. Do the motherfucking math, man. I'm moving on. Let's go ahead and get into this motherfucking I want to get into something that I feel it's time for. You know, right now, there's a lot of big fights going on, man. You got Gervonta Tank Davis versus motherfucking Ryan Garcia. I'm leaning towards Ryan Garcia, but I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Lately, I'm thinking about I'm just leaving that fight alone. But I'm leaning towards Ryan Garcia type shit, right? You got Errol Spence Jr. versus Terrence Crawford. That fight has been announced is going back up. You know, in UFC, you got John Jones versus Stipe, the greatest lightweight champion versus the greatest heavyweight champion of all time, right? So it's a lot of good fights, a lot of matchmaking going on. You know, I came across some very interesting news. I came across some news that Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper first week sales was like 280 something, 280, 290 or something like that, less than 300,000. Drake's Certified Lover Boy is over 600,000. Remember that talk about like Kendrick was number one, but Drake had he was the most popular one type shit? Yeah, Kendrick is getting the awards, but Drake is still number one when it comes to who's the bigger artist. That's still the same. But when I found out that Kendrick sold less than 300,000, bro, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I'm not gonna hold it. I'm a Kendrick guy. When it comes to Kendrick and Drake, I'm a Kendrick guy. And you see Drake put out this little hit, what's it called, Search and Rescue. He used the whole Kim K thing trying to, generate buzz and all that. It kind of fell flat, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I like the song, it's like a 7 out of 10, but it's definitely not a hit. It's definitely not some shit that I'm gonna be talking about, going forward. They both in an interesting position in their career right now. Because Drake is in that space where, he been dominated for all this time, but niggas is looking like, all right, but we need another God's Plan. And that's unfair as fuck, because God's Plan was that's a fucking all-time classic type shit, right? It's unfair to ask him for another fucking God's Plan. And we all can identify the weird space that Drake is in. But we gotta look at the weird space that fucking Kendrick Lamar is in as well. Because, nigga, J. Cole outsold Kendrick Lamar. Not by much, they both was under 300K, but he outsold you. That should never fucking happen. Granted, we all know Drake is by far way more popular. He got a whole country behind him, my nigga. He has I think niggas forget that. You know, on the Toronto Raptors, they was trying to convince Kawhi Leonard to stay. Like, you wouldn't just be the man of LA, you would be the man of a whole country. Like, when it comes to album sales and star power, Drake literally has a whole country behind him. I think it's time for Drake and Kendrick to go ahead and have a beef, bro. We all know Drake performed way better when he got somebody pushing his ass in the corner. The whole Pusha T situation, the Meek Mill situation, the whole, when everybody was convincing that, was saying that Quentin Miller's writing all his raps and shit. Drake went on a nice fucking run each and every motherfucking time. Right now, he keeps trying to regurgitate this motherfucking Kanye West beef that don't nobody really give a fuck about. And he look kind of silly doing the shit. We need this nigga to start dissing fucking Kendrick, bro. And Kendrick gotta come the fuck on, bro. Like, at this point, as much as I fuck with Kendrick, he pretty much a retired rapper, bro. He drop an album every 4, 5, 6 years. He don't really promo this shit. Like, Mr. Morale and Big Stepper didn't get no promo. Now, Damn got hella promo. That motherfucker was on all NBA commercials. That was the NBA leading song. Like, when it came to, playoffs and shit, All-Star and shit like that, it was fucking Damn. He didn't do that with Mr. Morale and Big Stepper. You can tell by the fucking album sales. That shit is piss poor when you compare that shit to Drake, bro. And it shouldn't be like that ever. At this point in time, bro, it's time for niggas to put the gloves on, bro. Let's truly see who got it. Because Kendrick, as much as I love you, I'm listening to every album that you put out, top to bottom, each and every motherfucking time. I need more, bro. I need more music at this point. Like, I'm tired of this one time. Like, yo, as great as that shit was, I don't know how much you thought we was gonna keep listening to that shit. As great as that shit was, my nigga, I moved on a long time ago. Drake, I need a classic, my nigga. I don't need a classic that just Drake fans think is a classic. I need a classic album that niggas cannot argue against. That when motherfuckers see that, even if they don't fuck with you, can be like, nah, he did have such and such. Everybody talking about that Scorpion shit. I don't think Scorpion was a classic. I don't think Drake has a straight classic. As an unbiased, not a diehard Drake fan, I've never listened to a Drake album, mixtape project and was like, this shit is a classic. Nah. Every classic album that niggas say Drake has is only in Drake standards. And that's not a classic album, my nigga. I'm sorry. That's not a 5 mics type shit. These niggas gotta put the gloves on, bro. I don't want to keep hearing no toxic shit from Drake. I don't want to hear no more motherfucking Black Power shit from Kendrick. Put all that shit on hold, fellas. But time out on that shit. Now it's time to squabble the motherfucker up. Because the subliminals, I seen a clip on TikTok. They were saying Drake was sending some subliminals at Kendrick. I don't want to hear subliminals. Go right at that nigga. He said your name a long time ago. He said all you niggas' name a long time ago. I need that Kendrick back. I need that, bro. I don't want to hear no more Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper shit. As much effort as you put into creating your fucking visuals, I need that when they come creating fucking music, my nigga. You worked on that fucking album for 6 years, and that's what the fuck we got? No rollout, no none of that shit. You just put that shit out and went back into hiding? Nah, fuck that, bro. I demand more. As a fucking hip-hop fan, I demand more. Drake, I demand more. I gave you props a few episodes ago. I demand more, my nigga. I like the little song, but I demand fucking more. It's time for you niggas to squabble the fuck up. We didn't get Kobe and LeBron in the NBA Finals. But we damn sure finna get Kendrick and motherfucking be Drake. We need that beef, my nigga. Right motherfucking now. Because you niggas is on whole shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want to see Drake and motherfucking Meek Mill. I didn't care about Drake and Meek Mill. That shit was a wash. Pusha T, he beat you. Drake, I'm gonna keep it real, he beat you. The Duppy float, that shit was nice. I fucked with it. I actually like your baby mama. I think she bad as fuck. I don't get why everybody gay. I don't know why you so embarrassed, my nigga. But, I mean, okay. But Pusha T still watched you. If you gonna keep dissing somebody, go diss that nigga. Go fuck with him again. Leave Kanye West alone. Because you talking about Kim K. That Kim K shit old news, bro. Talking about Kim K or using her name, that ain't the same as what it would have did 10 years ago. I'm just being real with you. Like, she's still the star, but come on, man. Come on, man. Don't nobody, unless you got another sex tape, I don't want to give a fuck about that shit, man. These niggas better stop that faking, man. Get their ass back in that and get in that ring, man. And start motherfucking be dancing, real talk. Moving on. You know, I came across this report, and it said that 58% of Americans are living check to check. And it's interesting because I didn't know it was 58%. Now, granted, I tell y'all niggas all the time, bro, I'm living check to check. I just recently was able to start being able to stack up a little bit and make moves to better my future and shit like that. But, nigga, I've been living check to check. And then to a certain point, there's nothing wrong with living check to check because when you got responsibility, shit happens, my nigga. When you got to pay rent, car note, insurance, you know what I'm saying, bills, groceries, when you got pets, when you got kids, you know what I'm saying, you got gas, you still got to have fun, you still got to go out to eat, you know what I'm saying, go to the movies, shit like that. All that shit costs money. Now, granted, when you got steady income coming in, you can live, you can barely survive, keep your head above water type shit. And granted, growing up in a household, you didn't know, a lot of us didn't know we was living, you know what I'm saying, check to check. But moms made it work, pops made it work, you know what I'm saying. They made shit move to where motherfuckers was at least comfortable, had a roof over their head. So motherfuckers been used to living check to check their whole life. So a lot of us, we been in this lifestyle, in this world type shit. I didn't grow up with money. I never been around a lot of money. None of that shit. That's just not where I came from. My daddy's side of the family, they got money, but I'm the black sheep, my nigga. They don't really fuck with the kid like that. That's another topic for another fucking day. But I grew up in a check-to-check living household. My mama held that shit down. I didn't need for nothing. My little brother didn't need for nothing. But it makes me think about my personal situation and where I was, you know what I'm saying, just a few months ago, where I was these last couple of years and dealing with the stress of living check to check, but living with the stress and wondering where I'm gonna be able to take care of certain take care of certain shit, you know, in certain timely fashions when money was low, you know what I'm saying, when paychecks was spaced out type shit, and situations need to call for money ASAP. I've been in those situations for a long time to where, nigga, that shit is stressful. That shit gives you a permanent attitude, my nigga. And I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, my nigga, being broke, that shit didn't lead to none of my depression, my anxiety, and my stress. That was a big contributor to that shit. And it's not saying, yeah, because I got a few dollars now, I can motherfucking me, you know what I'm saying, do what the fuck I'm saying, not because I got a few dollars, I'm gonna go do what the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. I'm not gonna do that because I still don't live that lifestyle. I still live the same way. But it's a different mentality when you know, yo, if I want something, I can get that shit. If I want to go somewhere, I can go do that shit. When the motherfucking me shackles is off, when the you know what I'm saying, when ain't nobody holding you back no more, it's a different type of fucking freedom. When you ain't gotta worry about, you know what I'm saying, when you look up, you know what I'm saying, you forgot a bill was coming, and that motherfucker come up on your screen like, yo, this motherfucker passed due by a day, and you see him like, oh, fuck. It's a different type of feeling. You say, oh, shit, man, we just boop, 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 press this button and send that payment through. It's a different type of fucking feeling. And reading this report that 58% of Americans is living check to check, it doesn't surprise me that can coincide with the depression and stress numbers being at an all-time high. I just told you about last episode, everybody's diving into their mental health. Everybody's way more aware of their mental health. You see the fucking hoodie I got on, mental health matters. So it's like everybody's tied into that shit. It doesn't shock me that 58% of Americans are living check to check, and also the numbers when it comes to depression, anxiety, and stress is at an all-time motherfucking high in America. Niggas is stressed the fuck out, bro. Inflation is real, bro. So when I seen this report, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I always look at this shit at a selfish angle. I looked at this shit and I gave myself a pat on the motherfucking back, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because for so long, when I was doing this shit, and I'm not trying to say shit like I'm not doing it no more. But like I said, I'm cool right now. For so long, bro, when I was doing this shit, I didn't see a way out. Now, granted, I was doing shit the whole time to give myself a way out, and I didn't know. I wasn't taking advantage of it. And when I finally took advantage of it, bro, I'm no longer having this problem. I'm no longer having this fucking problem right here. And I've never been more proud of myself in my motherfucking life, bro. That fucking college degree, that my senior year of sports, nigga, when I was fucking these badass model bitches out here in Phoenix, nigga, when I was doing all this shit, when I first got my first apartment, when I got my first car, when I got my second apartment, my second car, my third car, when I got all this shit, bro, when I was in Jamaica and Mexico on cruises in the middle of the ocean, on my Titanic float, my nigga, the happiest time, the most proudest moment of my motherfucking life is when I got myself out this fucking hole. Because I was able to get myself out of my own fuck up, bro. I didn't have to go with nobody else. I've never been more proudful as a man to get myself out of my own fucking hole, bro. And to that 58% of America, dog, my nigga, keep going. Just keep thinking. There's a way out. Trust me. Just lock in and think about that shit, bro. Because I didn't think it was a motherfucking way out. I was in this motherfucker stressed the fuck out. Nigga telling my dog shut the fuck up. Like I was doing all types of shit, bro. But now it's like, I'm good. Like I'm in a very good space mentally, spiritually. Physically, I can get my ass in the gym, but emotionally, I'm good, bro. I've never been fucking better. So to see that report, that shit was shocking. I'm not gonna lie to you. It really was motherfucking shocking. Moving on though. Let's get into Mikey Williams, man. Mikey. You know, Mikey Williams was a 5-star recruit, basketball player in high school. I first came across Mikey Williams like 2-3 years ago, maybe, and he was playing with LeBron James' son on the AAU team. And I was like, yeah, man, that's LeBron James' son, or that little nigga over there cold. Like, Mikey Williams was far better than Bronny James at that point. At this point, I truly don't know, just because he went off and did his own thing. Of course, the spotlight was still shined on Bronny. Mikey kind of fell by the wayside. Like a year or two ago, he was still Mikey, but the last year, he kind of fell by the wayside. I ain't gonna lie to you. Granted, he still was Mikey. He didn't make the McDonald's game, and I think that's kind of why I feel like he kind of fell by the wayside. We expected him to, but he wasn't in there. Mikey Williams just made headlines because he was just arrested and charged with 5 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Wow.
Did you hear what the fuck Mikey fucking Williams was just charged with 5 counts of assault with a deadly weapon using a firearm. My nigga, he said each charge carries a minimum sentence of 6 months in a county jail if he's convicted. My nigga, I'm not gonna lie to you. I really didn't see it. I didn't want to bring it up because I want to see shit play out, you know what I'm saying? But how the fuck do you find yourself in a situation to where you a 5-star recruit? We just seen this shit with Imani Bates. Now Imani Bates was clear, he back playing basketball, but he was in college. You had all the jokes, like I played the drop of Ja Morant. You got everybody making jokes on Twitter talking about the inspiration with Ja Morant when it comes to Mikey Williams. My nigga, that shit not, look, that shit cool, that shit funny and all that. My nigga, Ja Morant he was already a $30 million nigga. Don't get if he would have got kicked out the league, right? If Ja Morant would have got kicked out the motherfucking league, he still would have been a $30 million nigga, bro. Mikey Williams ain't got no fucking money. He probably got a little NIL deal, but he ain't got no fucking life-changing money. His life ain't gonna change. He ain't changing his mama's life. How the fuck do you get caught up in a situation where you got 5 counts of assault with a deadly weapon? With the use of a firearm in California, bro? It goes back to what I be saying, bro. Like, niggas, I've done it on a much smaller scale, but time and time again, bro, we see dudes just don't give a fuck. All right, they don't take heed in the position that they're in. I remember it was a few years ago when he made the news about talking about he was going to a HBCU. You know, at the prime time, did the whole, you know what I'm saying, Jackson Station had that shit jumping. Mikey Williams said he was going to a HBCU, bro. And that shit made news. Because Mikey Williams was that nigga, bro. Now you got a fucking mugshot. And you damn near smiled in your mugshot, bro. Like I said, hopefully more news can come out about this situation. Hopefully it's a misunderstanding. Hopefully he innocent, I mean. But I just don't understand how niggas find themselves in this situation. How can you go from being the nigga that's dominating high school basketball to now you finna be the nigga talking about 30 years later, yeah, I played with LeBron James' son. I played with Bronny James. Instead of being up there in the league with the nigga rubbing shoulders. Like this shit, this is why I say the shit I was saying about King Von. But I was saying his music. When I was saying that shit, bro, it's the glorification of certain shit that makes people try to justify certain shit. I'm seeing people try to justify Mikey Williams, bro. You got the clip circulating of him and Wallow for $1 million worth of game. And Wallow sitting there doing his old prison reform speech shit that he do to every nigga that he come across nowadays. And Mikey Williams sitting there on some young nigga shit, trying not to hear that shit. He on some fly young nigga shit, not trying to hear no fucking advice. We see this shit time and time again. But it's like when I see niggas doing this shit, it's like, but I'm the dickhead, but I'm the nigga everybody's saying shut the fuck up to when I'm trying to eliminate the negative shit that motherfuckers is paying attention to. I'm not saying eliminate King Von music, because King Von's some piece of shit. Even if I think the nigga is a serial killer, I don't know that nigga. I don't know what the fuck going on over there. I'm going by what niggas is glorifying. You look on Twitter right now, you're not seeing shit but niggas posting baby pictures of King Von. Why the fuck am I seeing baby pictures of this nigga that they saying is a serial killer in his most innocent state? I'm seeing fucking pictures of King Von next to his daddy. What the fuck is going on? What you're seeing is the glorification of a nigga, bro. That's what you're seeing. This is the image that niggas is glorifying. And what happens when niggas glorify image? Niggas repeat the actions of that said image. If that nigga was bodying niggas, that nigga was toting poles, what you think the niggas that's glorifying him gonna do? So that was my whole point with this shit. We don't, the whole joke about Ja Morant being an inspiration, look, man, that's a joke. That's a motherfucking joke, but where there's smoke, there's motherfucking fire. When you got niggas in the NBA, when you see niggas in the NBA and they can do what the fuck they want, you know they toting poles, you know they smoking that slot, you know they in a strip club throwing 80K, you know these niggas is high at the press conference, you know these niggas tied the fuck up, you know they got grills in their motherfucking mouth, you know they portraying this I'm so real, I'm so hood image. Niggas that come from the slums gonna be like, oh, I ain't gotta be on no LeBron shit. I'm gonna be on some Ja Morant shit. You know how many times I done heard LeBron say some hood shit? I done heard LeBron say straight hood shit. When he didn't know cameras was rolling, my nigga. I done heard DeMarcus Cousins saying straight interviews like, nigga, Bron is a straight nigga, bro. That nigga Bron from the Midwest, bro. I'm pretty sure I know exactly how LeBron is, bro. But that nigga, he turns it off and turns it on. But when you see a nigga like Ja Morant getting all the money, getting all the image, and he getting all the motherfucking news coverage, it's like, why the fuck would I switch up then? And that's when the snowball effect happens. Now Mikey Williams is motherfucking be getting charged with 5 counts of assault with a deadly firearm. Come on, man. Like, man. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the motherfucking me back, man. Cause my little brother, man, I don't know who, like I said, and maybe it's cause my little brother ain't no millionaire or some shit like that. He ain't projected to be no millionaire or nothing like that. Maybe that's what it is. Like, when niggas they know the bag coming, you can't tell them nothing type shit. They the star of the family type shit. Like, I'm still the star of the family, so like, niggas gotta listen to me type shit. I'm still that nigga of my family. So it's like, maybe that's what it is, but I just don't understand how a nigga like that can find himself in a situation like that. Unless niggas was trying to rob him or some shit like that, then I get like, you gotta defend yourself. But if you out here you drilling? You out here drilling shit? Come on, man. Come the fuck on, man. These niggas is goofy as a motherfucker, real talk. Moving on, man. Let's get into some more goofy shit. Man gets 70 years for spitting on cops. Y'all seen that headline?
Wow.
70 motherfucking years. Now, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna put myself in this situation. I don't know what the fuck I could do to why I would think 70 years is acceptable. Like, if it's murder or something, alright. But say, you know, if I'm on my disrespectful shit and I'm spitting on cops that day. Nigga, fuck you. I'm on my Tupac shit. Fuck you, nigga. And I get yammed up and I go to court. And the judge say, sir, you got 70 years. Dog, you got 70 years. That's not right. My nigga, dog, I'm hanging myself. I'm done. It's over. Man, I'm turning around instantly. I'm blowing kisses to my mama. I miss you. I'm sorry. I'm doing all that shit because it's over immediately. As soon as I touch down that cell, like Buddha touched down the cause hell, I'm touching down the cause hell when I get to that motherfucking cell, nigga. It's over. Give me a pencil, somebody. I've seen John Wick a few times. I can do it. I can do it. Ain't no fucking way, B. No, of course I had to look more into this story, man. Because it was like, ain't no way this nigga got 70 years for hawking loogies at niggas. Instantly, I said, this nigga must have like HIV or some shit. And I ain't got nothing against you with HIV. Of course, stay your ass away from me. But I ain't got nothing against nobody. But it's like, if you spitting on niggas and that got you 70 years, he had to have like a disease or something. And he knew about it and it was spreading type shit. But nah, that's not even the case. Like, the case is, apparently bro got arrested for like domestic violence. They thought he had a weapon. It was turned to be an airsoft gun. A woman flagged the police down. She had multiple injuries on her face type shit. She said her boyfriend hit her like 5, 6, 7 times, and he had a gun. Like I said, it was an airsoft gun. They locked his ass up. They put him in the car, and once, I guess they say he started kicking the doors and shit like that. And he was kicking the doors. The cops got out to, you know, come in the backseat and tighten his ass up. Like, nigga, calm your weak ass down. When they was doing that, he started spitting on him. Now, that's what happened. There's literally like nothing else that like transpired. Like, there's not like no, you know what I'm saying, he was elbowing these, he's beating their ass before they got him detained. Like, none of that shit took place. He literally was just an asshole ass nigga and started spitting on them and shit after he just went through this whole fucking episode of beating his girlfriend up with a fucking airsoft gun. 70 years, The reason why he got 70 years, the judge said, because he had a history and he wanted to send a message. As funny as the message is, like I said, if I get 70 years, my nigga, it's over. The message is well delivered, my nigga. I got it. First class mail type shit. I understand, Your Honor. I will never spit again. I'm swallowing spit. Pause. Fucking pause. But at the same time, it also lets you know how much they value black lives. Because at what point is the message not sent? Was 30 days in jail not a big enough message? Was community service not a big enough message? Now, granted, when you consider the motherfucking domestic violence and all that good shit, all that's get lumped into why he got 70 years. I think they said because of his previous record and stuff like that, the minimum this nigga could have got was 25 years. So he was going away, period. He wasn't getting out. Bro was done. He was cooked. His ass was grass. Like when the police was coming, he was done. Like he was done. He was on the ground by that time. He was done. His heart was in his ass at that time, my nigga. He truly was done. So he was getting 25, period. But when you see somebody give 70 years, it's kind of like, damn, my nigga. Like, I get what you trying to do, but there's no way you would have did that to a white dude. The only reason why I'm not gonna go as hard as Meek Mill, as Meek Mill, he on this fucking his jail reformation type shit since he got locked up and released. He's saying he trying to go down there and make noise talking about how they don't value black lives. I'm with you, my nigga. They don't value black lives. They never have. Granted, they probably never will until we do something about it. But to think that this nigga didn't deserve to go to jail for the other shit that he did, to not go in and do your research and see exactly what this nigga did, instead of thinking they gave a nigga 70 years for hawking Louis, that nigga, that's misusing your platform, Meek Mill. Because a nigga who's on this jail reform shit, who has millions of followers, who has the platforms you have, niggas is just gonna be yes men to you. And I'm not saying don't feel a way about a nigga getting 70 years, because that's a lot, even for domestic violence. Like I'm not for a nigga punching women, but if you punch a bitch in the face, I don't say you should get 70 fucking years.
Wow.
That's a long motherfucking time for a motherfucking sucker punch. Like that's a lot. But at the same motherfucking time, at the same time, if a nigga was already gonna get 25 years, is a judge giving him 30? Is we still having the same conversation? What if he got 40 years? If we still having the same conversation? I think it's when you say a nigga getting 70 years, you pretty much sentence this nigga to death. This nigga's already in his 30s. You pretty much sentence the nigga to death for spitting on niggas. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. But at the same time, this nigga wasn't getting out no time soon. So I kind of understand to a large degree. But moving on, man. I want to get into, we live in a weird time right now, bro. You know everybody walking around this, like, you ever just peep the niggas for how they be acting? Like, everybody moving like they never got their ass whooped before. Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know if it's because of the time and age we in. Like, the kids and shit, they not outside no more. Like, my childhood is different from my little brother's childhood. I'm only 7 years older than my little brother. So, like, that nigga, he really ain't been outside since niggas moved to Arizona. Like, that nigga got other ways of chilling with his homeboy. They play the game, they be online and shit like that. They go link up at the malls and shit like that. Shit like that they still do. But they not outside type shit. They don't know about the gang getting together riding bikes. They don't know about getting chased by dogs. They don't know about playing nigga knock. They don't know about doing all this extracurricular shit outside type shit, right? But they also don't know about having scuffles on a daily basis. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, my nigga. I used to get it in there every motherfucking day. Like, every week, Hatch got into a fight with somebody. Every week. And a lot of times, a lot of these niggas I was cool with. A lot of these niggas I'm cool with to this day. But I fought pretty much all my homeboys. The niggas I didn't fight, you know, so we just super locked in like that. But I don't think I never got into an argument or had some tension with my homeboys type shit, right? But kids these days, they don't really know about getting to scuffles like that. They pick up pistols way faster than they ever knuckled the fuck up with a nigga. They never knuckled up. You ask a kid or a young nigga today, a young 21-year-old nigga today about where he was getting into his fights at, they gonna say at school type shit. They not gonna really say they was getting into fights on the block. They wasn't getting into fights in no nigga hoods and no shit like that. Niggas ain't never had to go to another nigga hood and get down. They don't know shit about that. And niggas that do is the niggas that's really out here in these trenches. The regular everyday nigga do not know about that type of lifestyle. And a lot of these niggas, they got supreme confidence and supreme arrogance like they never got their ass whooped. Like niggas will say certain shit and I'll be like, ooh. So you never just had a nigga just, boom, bow your ass. You never had a nigga, you know what I'm saying, 2 to the body, 1 to the head your shit. You never had niggas slam you on your shit on accident, but it worked out for him. You never had that. See, I've been in those situations, my nigga. Losing fights builds confidence. I don't know what the fuck. Like, I don't have a problem admitting, yo, I lost a fight. I got my ass whooped before. Bro whooped my ass. Now, granted, it was dark outside. That nigga was 50 Shades of Tyrese. Dude was black as fuck. That nigga was dark, B. And I got down with that nigga in the dark, and then when I couldn't see shit, I felt that shit, though. But it's just like, I had no problem admitting I lost that fight. When I went home and looked in the mirror and seen all them scratches on my shit, I said, yep, I'm gonna have to deal with this one. And I went and I thugged that shit like a man, bro. I ain't had no problem saying I lost the fucking fight. But that shit builds character, bro. I didn't actually think, man, fuck, let me go get a gun. Fuck no. That nigga being that we fought, he beat my ass. We shook hands at the end of that shit. He gave me my respect as a man. Because I was catching his ass too. But, hey, nigga, I was a short, fat nigga. He was skinny and in shape. He was faster than me. Hey, it happens, my nigga. I didn't think to go do nothing. It wasn't no extraness after that. That shit literally died right after that. The nigga's actually dead now, you know, so I ain't gonna say too much on it because the nigga's actually dead now. But it's like, I didn't think to think of no extra shit after that. That shit built character, bro. That shit let me know, okay, let me not say shit until I know my hands is right. That's when I start going home and every night, nigga, I'm just doing uppercuts. I did this shit every night for like 4 years straight. Cause the next nigga that ran up on me or next nigga that tried some shit, they was gonna get every motherfucking me training session I had for the last 4 years straight. So every night I was doing this shit, I was gonna get that nigga in that same position and start fucking his shit up. Ribs, chest, neck, chin, everything was getting uppercut, but I didn't give a fuck. And I ain't lost a fight since. Because I learned from my motherfucking mistake. If I can't see you, you too fast, okay, let me grab you, my nigga. I did wrestling, let me slam you on your shit. I got you. Oh, you stronger than me? Okay, let me use my speed, let me use my length. I got you. That shit builds character, bro. I don't just talk reckless to motherfuckers. Cause that nigga may whoop my ass. I know what it feels to get my ass whooped, dog. Like, nah, I don't want that shit to happen no motherfucking more. But it's like nowadays, bro, these kids don't know shit about that, man. That shit built character, bro. That shit built character, bro. Fighting, getting into a shit, and even losing a fight. That shit built character. If you won every fight in your life, I don't believe. You see me? I don't believe. I don't even believe nigga Mike Tyson before he got knocked out. I'm pretty sure he got his ass whooped when he was a kid. Any nigga you think is cold with them hands, I bet you my bottom dollar they got their ass whooped when they was a kid. That's how that shit started, bro. That shit builds character, my nigga. I done had my little brother out there scrapping a few times. Man, you better scrap, nigga, until you feel like you can't fight no more. Even if you losing, you feel like you can't fight no more, all right, I'll stop. But if you losing a fight, you feel you got that big punch waiting, Hey, nigga, you better wail your prime opportunity. That shit build character, bro. Look at my little nigga now. Look at my little nigga now. That shit build character, bro. Niggas better stop acting like they ain't never got their ass whooped before, bro. Real motherfucking talk. Because if it happened to you now, it's going to be even worse. I feel way worse if I got my ass whooped. Now that shit on World Star, Twitter, that shit trending. I'm trying to watch a podcast. There's a video I'll be getting my ass whooped. Man, please. I ain't gonna listen to my shit. I'll be a new Ja Rule. I'll be a new motherfucking Ja Rule, man. Real talk. I think that's all we motherfucking got, man. Let me make sure we got everything, man. The Moroccan football player, Moroccan football player, I'm sorry, exposing American tradition. Kendrick and Drake need to go ahead and get in the fucking ring. 58% of Americans living check to check, expressing stress. Mikey Williams thought he was Ja Morant. The man getting that 70 ball for spitting and losing fights, building character. Yeah. I think that's all we motherfucking got, man. With that being said, I want to shout out to everybody that tapped into the episode 135. Great episode, if I do say so myself. I truly enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed the feedback as well. It is interesting seeing some of the comments I get on social media about the shit that I say. It is very, very interesting because a lot of times it's like people choose not to understand what the fuck I'm saying, bro. It's like that whole what the fuck, the whole King Von shit on TikTok, bro. Like niggas was acting like I was some cornball ass nigga, like who didn't know shit about the streets. Like niggas was trying to tell me about what would you do if your homeboys was getting shot. Yo, if my homeboys was getting shot, I would tell them niggas to get the fuck over there. Like I don't know about you, I don't know about y'all niggas. The first thing I'm doing is, yo, you need to get the fuck out of here, nigga. We'll get to step 2, 3, 4, and 5 after that. Until you relocate, I ain't fucking with you. I ain't coming to your crib playing 2K, nigga. But it's like, it'd be funny to see the interaction I get when I be posting my shit, bro. It's like, you would think I'm just some type of goofy ass nigga the way people be trying to respond to me, bro. Like, it's kind of crazy, but I'm also having back issues with TikTok, so with that platform as well. They keep banning my shit. They keep kicking all my shit off the page. I've literally seen shit on my page I posted, come back to my page 2, 3 days later, and that shit would be gone. Like, I didn't delete it. Nobody else has access to my page. Like, I'm starting to see shit from my page disappearing. And I stopped caring about TikTok and shit like that a long time ago. But like I said, the CEO of TikTok was just in court, like a couple weeks ago, probably like a month ago, tops, talking about how they do have a button they push to push certain things to get multiple views and stuff like that to get the engagement. So it's like when I heard them say that shit and I'm seeing what's going on with my content, they don't like shit. When it's a young black nigga or a black person, period, that got some sense, that's trying to spread a message about niggas having sense, they don't like that shit, bro. They literally banned my shit from last episode talking about mental health. Is we too deep in our heads? Should we just go through certain shit and try to be better off? Like, they literally banned that shit, bro. Like, it's crazy type shit, right? Like, it's crazy what they doing to a nigga, bro. But I ain't tripping off that shit no more, man. I'm gonna keep just putting my shit out, let my shit build the organic way. It's way less stressful when I take that route. Anytime I try to build social media up, that shit just become toxic. You know what I'm saying? That's when people start talking shit to me. That's when my motherfucking numbers and shit start going down because my passion don't really be into this shit no more because I'm not being organic with what the shit I'm talking about. I be trying to talk about key topics and shit that I know that'll be trendy and shit like that, bro. And that's not who the fuck I am. So I don't care about that TikTok shit no more, man. If that shit goes away, it goes away, man. Which y'all guys need to follow me on, though, while I'm talking about my social medias. Instagram, of course, Facebook, of course, Twitter, of course, YouTube, of course, all that OGHatch or OGHatch_. There's a new platform that I'm on, guys, and I want you guys to go ahead and subscribe to my profile over there. I'm on Rumble now. I'm on rumble.com. It's like Twitch, but it's like Twitch and YouTube. It's a streaming platform. I can upload episodes as well. Like the visual of these episodes will also be on Rumble. Also, like they are on Twitch, on YouTube, they will be on Rumble as well. Just so I can get, more platforms and more eyes on my shit like that. But I want you guys to go ahead and follow me on Rumble at OGHatch. It's OGHatch on Rumble. Let's get the subscriptions. I think I need like 5 subscriptions. I just started. I haven't really posted a link or nothing like that. I need like 5 subscriptions, I believe, to start going live over there. I'm going to start live streaming and stuff like that over there on Rumble. Build that platform up and try to catch that next wave of a platform going to the next level, man. Real talk. So follow your boy on Rumble at OGHatch. And let's take this shit to the next motherfucking level. But with that being said, let's get the fuck up out of here, man. DJ, drop that nasty ass beat, my boy. Episode 130 motherfucking 6, man. On the grind 200. Thin line between Jinx and Sandy. Hosted by yours truly, OGHatch, man. You know how the fight get up on this side, man. It's all love these ways. Never let them sidetrack with the bullshit. Always keep the main thing the main thing. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay sane. And I'll let y'all this episode, man. We out this motherfucker. Peace. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Man, I'm fucking up. I done put the auto-tune on my shit. Hopefully my shit still sound clear. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm finna get active, V. I'm finna get these fucking streets real fast, man. Real motherfucking me talk. What's today, Sunday? Not Saturday? Next time I'll be recording is on Wednesday. I'm going to the game, bro, on Tuesday. The Clippers vs. Suns. I bought me a little ticket, bro, just to get out the crib type shit. I ain't been out the crib in a few days, bro. So this weekend I'm getting out, getting a little active and shit like that. Few fits that I gotta go see. But Tuesday, next time y'all see me, man, I'll be telling y'all how the game went. I'm gonna go see Clippers vs. Suns out here. See what the whole energy is like between Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant type shit. And just see what's going on. I could have won game 1. It's on tomorrow, actually. But I didn't want to. The Lakers play tomorrow. I wouldn't have been able to see the Lakers game and then drive all the way downtown to catch the goddamn game in time. So I'm going to go Tuesday to catch game 2 and see what's going on, bro. Of course, I'm going to run with the hometown team. I'm going to go Phoenix Suns in 6 type shit. I don't think that's going 7. I wouldn't be surprised. Kawhi Leonard, if he's still Kawhi, he got that shit on, bro. Real talk. But with that being said, next thing I hear from me, man, I give y'all an update about some NBA playoff environment, energy type shit, and I'll let you know what the fuck going on. Until then, I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace.